Hi guys, welcome to the creative class, which is the last class for this Wednesday. And I would like to know from you if you had a chance to create the CVC reader. As I told you last creative class, why is it important? Because you can use the word families, which is this one here, as in an or at or ought or egg, and then you just need to change the first sound. For example, here if I'm gonna get the at sound, so we have here p, at. If we change the first sound, it's going to be at. So using this activity, or here at, so using this activity that you can created with a paper tube and paper, normal paper, and then just glue the ends of the papers. With this simple activity, we can read a lot of words, and then it's going to help us, of course, when we need to read. So that's this was the last creative class. So today we have a different class, and it's related to math. So this one was related to English, and now we're going to have a new one related to math class. So all you need for this class is some sticks like this, felt tips if you have it, scissors, and color paper, and glue. These materials are to create the activity that I'm going to explain you better how is it going to work. And to play the game, you will need playing cards, or if you have it at home. So you can find this activity here, and that's this one. So I'm going to read it for you, and then we can understand better what is it about. So today we will make a monster mouth to compare numbers using playing cards, this one, or if you have it. So let's create first of all the greater than, less than, and equal to monster mouth. So remember on Monday during the math class we talked about this sign here. So when we use these signs, remember the alligator mouth that just eat the biggest number? So when we use these signs here, we can compare two numbers. We can compare the numbers. So today, during the creative class, you're going to create a monster mouth. Not an alligator mouth, but a monster mouth. So all you need is just the sticks. So I will get the purple one, first of all, to create my monster mouth, like this. So I'm going to put the camera here closer, and then you can see it like this. Okay, so I have here these two sticks here, and then I will create the monster mouth. So everything that I need to do is just to glue one part here, the end of this stick, at the top of this one, like this. Okay, like this. And now we'll let it dry now, because I want to create the eyes and the teeth here inside. So I'm going to use these color papers. This one is going to be to the eye, and the green one to its teeth. So I will draw here the teeth. Remember, it's a monster, like this. And here, attacking, like this. So I'm going to cut it out here. This. If you need someone to help you, you can call your parents to help you with the scissors. Or if you can do it by yourself, that's cool. So we are going to cut it like this. Look. And that's my first monster. Remember, we are going to create 3 different monsters. And then we can use these monsters to compare numbers. Remember the alligator during the zone classes? Because Mrs. Stefani showed to you a video about the alligator. So this is one teeth of my monster. So another one here. These teeth are super sharpy. Remember, they are monsters. Look. Like this. And this one. Okay, so this one is ready. And now I will glue it here. So that's the monster mouth. So I will glue it here. Like this. And the other one here. Like this. So now I will draw here the eye. It's going to be a big eye. Like this. So I will cut it out. If you need help, as I told you, so I will cut out the eyelashes, okay? And it's going to be just the eye, like this. And I will glue here. So that's my monster. like this. What do you think? Is it scary? Okay, so this is the first one. So how you do now? The equal sign. Remember, we have 3 different signs. This one is the equal sign. Let me get here yellow. The equal, when the numbers are equal. For example, 1 is equal to 1. Equal signs. So we have the greater sign, which is this one. When we have, for example, here 2 and 3. 3 is greater than 2. 2 is less than 3. So this is the less sign, because we know the mouth always eats the biggest number. And we have, for example, here 3, it's greater than 2. So we have 3 different signs. The first one is the equal one, the greater than, the less than, and the greater than. So here we have a monster, and we can use the same monster to different sides, and we can use this one as greater than or as less than. But if you want to create a new one, you can do it. Of course you can. But now I will do this one. I will make the equal sign, and I will use the yellow color. Here it is. So now I don't need to glue anything, because if I glue it, it's going to be the greater or a less than sign. I want an equal sign like this. So I will just add a pink teeth. As I don't want a sharpie one, I will create here some waves. Like this. So I will glue it here at the middle. Remember, this is the equal sign. Like this. That's my equal sign. And now I will just add 2 eyes. 2. And I will cut it. So here that's the first eye. And the second one, like this. So that's the equal sign. And this one, it's the greater than and less than. Okay, So now all you need is the playing cards, or if you have Uno, you can play it. So let me just organize here my table, and then I will come back when everything is ready to explain you how to play with the monster mouth. So now guys, everything here is organized, and let me explain you how to play it. As I told you, you just need these playing cards, okay, the same as most of you have at home. So let me put the camera here, and then you can see it. So what do I have here? I have the two monster mouths here organized in front of me, and I picked up the cards here from its box, and then I divided them in two decks of cards, okay? So I also need a piece of paper and my pencil. So I will turn over the top of each pile, okay? So I'm going to get here the first one, which is the number 9, and I'm going to get here number 6. So now I need to compare these numbers. I will compare the numbers. So now 9 is greater than 6. So I'm going to pick up here the monster mouth, and then no, 9 is greater than 6. Remember that the monster mouth always eats the biggest number. So 9 is greater than 6. I will write it here. 9 is greater than 6. Good. So let's go to the second one. I will put this one here, and the sign back. So now turn over again, and look what I've got. 6 and 8. So number 6 is less than number 8. So I'm going to get again my monster mouth, and number 6 is less than number 8. Remember, the monster mouth always eats the biggest number. So 6 is less than 8. 6 is less than 8. So 6 is less than 8. Because remember, the monster mouth always eats the biggest number. And now let me check again the last time. Number 7 and number 7. Look! Number 7 and number 7. If we compare these two numbers, we don't have a greater than or a less than. They are equals. So I'm going to use this monster mouth here. So 7 is equal to 7. 7 is equal to 7. So I'm going to write it here. 7 is equal to 7. And then I'm going to continue to play it, picking up these two and comparing them. So I have here 5. 5 is greater than 3. I have 5 and I've got 3. So 5 is greater than 3. So remember, the monster mouth always eats the biggest number. 5 is greater than 3. 5 is greater than 3. Okay, So you can keep turning over the cards, and when you finish the pile, it's because you have finished the game. So that's the creative class of this week. You can use the monsters to compare numbers like this, and then we can have fun learning math. Okay, guys? So see you tomorrow during the Zoom class. And if you have finished the monster mouth, you can bring it to class and then we can compare the monsters. What do you think? So bring them to class and show to your friends your monster. So bye bye, guys. See you tomorrow.